Breaking news from Abuja. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has once again made headlines in his ongoing terrorism trial. In a bold move before the federal high court, Kanu announced that he has no case to answer and will not be calling any witnesses in his defense. This latest development came as a surprise to many observers and legal analysts who had expected a full defense presentation from Kanu and his legal team. As the news broke, reactions spread across social media and across the Southeast region. Before we go deeper into the full story, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned. There are important details coming in minute by minute. Now let's go straight to Abuja, where the drama unfolded earlier today. At the federal high court, presided over by Justice James Omotosho, the case resumed after Kanu had earlier complained that he had not received his case file. The judge, last Friday, had fixed today's sitting for Kanu to open his defense. The IPOB leader had previously told the court he planned to call 23 witnesses and even filed a motion to summon them. But in a surprising turn, when the matter was called today, Nnamdi Kanu told the court he had gone through the entire case file himself and discovered that there was no valid charge against him. He said that, after reviewing the evidence, he was convinced that the case had no legal basis. According to him, it would be meaningless to proceed with any defense when the foundation of the case was unlawful. He told the court he was standing on his constitutional right to refuse an unnecessary trial. Viewers, stay with us. This is getting intense. Don't forget to like and share this video so others can follow the latest on Nnamdi Kanu's legal battle. Now, following his declaration, Justice James Omotosho asked him to file a written address and serve it on the prosecution team. The judge then advised him to consult criminal law experts on the possible consequences of the choice he had made. The court thereafter adjourned the matter to November 4th, 5th, and 6th for the adoption of final written addresses. This means both sides, the defense and the prosecution, will now file their final submissions before the judge delivers a ruling on whether Kanu has a case to answer or not. Legal experts say Kanu's latest position could change the course of his trial entirely. Some say it's a strong legal tactic, others believe it could be risky. By choosing not to present witnesses, Kanu is effectively challenging the validity of the entire prosecution process. Let's take a look at the background. Nnamdi Kanu has been in the custody of the Department of State Services since June 2021, after being rearrested and extradited to Nigeria. He faces charges of terrorism, incitement, and membership in a proscribed organization. He has repeatedly denied all allegations, insisting that his arrest and detention are politically motivated. For more than 4 years, the case has moved slowly, with several adjournments, legal objections, and appeals. At every stage, Kanu's supporters have maintained that his continued detention violates his constitutional rights. Now, with this latest move, refusing to open a defense, many believe Kanu is sending a message that he no longer recognizes the legitimacy of the charges or the court process itself. Stay with us as we take you minute by minute through the reactions coming in. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We bring you verified updates and detailed reports without bias. Across the Southeast, the news has already triggered mixed reactions. In Enugu, residents say they are confused but hopeful. Some see it as a sign of confidence in his innocence. Others worry that it may prolong the case further. In Onitsha and Aba, supporters gathered to discuss the outcome. Some expressed frustration with the justice system, calling for a political solution instead of endless legal battles. In Umuahia, where Kanu hails from, a small crowd gathered at a community square. They described his statement as a man standing on his right, insisting that the charges have no merit. Meanwhile, in Abuja, legal experts continue to debate his decision. A senior lawyer who spoke outside the court said Kanu's move shows he believes the prosecution failed to establish any credible evidence. But another lawyer said the court will still decide based on law, not public opinion. The Department of State Services has not issued any statement yet, but sources within the agency say the trial will continue until the court rules otherwise. Observers note that the judge's advice to Kanu to consult criminal law experts suggests that the court is giving him every opportunity to understand the implications of his decision. If the court agrees that there is no case to answer, Kanu may be discharged. But if the judge rules otherwise, the case will proceed to judgment. Stay tuned as we continue tracking every detail of this case. Make sure you like this video to support our work and drop your comments below. Tell us, do you think Nnamdi Kanu made the right decision by refusing to open his defense? In previous hearings, Kanu had filed several motions, including one challenging the court's jurisdiction and another seeking to be transferred out of DSS custody. All these were dismissed. Now, this new legal stance has once again pushed the case into public focus. Reports from court insiders say Kanu appeared calm and firm when making his statement. He insisted that no valid evidence had been presented against him. He said, "I have looked through everything. There is no case against me." This bold statement drew murmurs across the courtroom. Supporters present at the Federal High Court compound later described the moment as a declaration of confidence. Social media platforms exploded with reactions immediately after the report broke. Supporters of the IPOB leader flooded X, formerly Twitter, with the hashtag #FreeNnnamdi Kanu, demanding his immediate release. Some said his decision shows he no longer trusts the justice process. Others praised him for standing his ground. At the same time, government supporters argued that the court process must continue until a final verdict is reached. They said no one should be above the law. Analysts believe the next sitting in early November will be crucial. That's when both sides will present their final written addresses. It will be the last major stage before judgment. Stay watching till the end of this report for a breakdown of what could happen next. Don't skip a second. We'll explain what Kanu's next move might be and what options remain for both sides. According to reports, if the court agrees that Kanu has no case to answer, the judge could dismiss all charges and order his release. But if the judge disagrees, the case will continue, and the defense will have to present witnesses despite Kanu's statement. It's a tense legal situation, and every decision counts. The hearing dates of November 4, 5, and 6 are now the most anticipated court sessions in Nigeria's political and legal calendar. In the coming days, we expect more reactions from political leaders, rights activists, and traditional rulers in the southeast. Many have called for calm and urged Kanu's supporters to wait for the court's decision peacefully. We'll continue to monitor developments and bring you updates as events unfold. This is an evolving story, and it touches on national unity, justice, and the rights of citizens under Nigeria's constitution. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, and keep watching minute by minute for verified updates and in-depth reports on the Nnamdi Kanu